What's up, guys? Welcome back to Starfighter Studs. Today we're doing a very long, or possibly very long walk and talk. We're doing a set ideas compilation because I figured it would take much longer to just do the 2-minute videos that I've been doing for like the set ideas. So, my notebook, got all of them. I believe I want to say around 22 or so. So quite a few. But we're going to get through all of them today. One mega thing. I was going to do a live stream. Then I realized I can't do live stream on phone walking around. So anyway, let's get into the first one, which is a space gunship. It's a Republic gunship. It's the Clone Wars style, closing doors. But this version would have flashlights that would attach up in front of the first door, like it does. So, if you look back on the 2008 clone gunship, these would attach where the back to tank is. Going on a hike, really. Up that. Anyway, I want to say around 1,200 pieces. Something like that, or just anything logical, really. Most likely over 1,000, and it would have 3 501st troopers. This is set on Umbara. 1 501st ARC trooper, and this is phase 2 too. Captain Rex, a 501st pilot on a Hawk minifigure, like the Hawk pilot guy. And then Anakin Skywalker. So the minifigures would be a huge draw to the set. It would finally be a gunship that has good minifigures, and you could fill up all the stuff in it. Of course, you have the opening doors and all that. Sorry for the camera, guys. You have the opening doors, closing doors, then out the back you'd have a mini ATRT that could drop down. And you'll see this mini ATRT quite a bit in today's video, because it's going to play into a bunch of sets. But you have the mini ATRT that could kind of drop out the back it's wet. 501st ARC Trooper. Then you could have flick-fire missiles ×2 under each wing, because if you look closely at the clone gunship, there are actually things that look like flick-fire missiles under the wings. I don't know why they haven't done this before when flick-fire missiles were a thing. They could probably somehow sneak in spring-loaded shooters in there, considering what LEGO does these days. I was thinking that the rockets that you can see, like, going around just between the two engines could actually have a pop-up 6 stud shooter, and that could be like your playability thing. Then you'd have carrying handle, maybe, or you just have a really good place to grip it. Then you'd have, if you didn't have a carrying handle, I would want a compartment where you could put minifigures, guns, and then on the inside you'd have, maybe you could have like a little command center or something. I don't know, but it would be all studded so you could put as many minifigs in there as possible. It's more like a stand and talk rather than a walk and talk. The only reason I wouldn't do a carrying handle or a 6 stud shooter is both of them interfere. Like if you want to be flying it around and be shooting your studs, it would be hitting the carrying handle. So it depends on what LEGO wants to do there, but that's my idea for the space gunship, I guess you could call it. I really don't know what the Clone Wars style space gunship closing door thing. Anyway, on to the second idea. I have another one from Umbara. It's the Umbaran cannon. See, I think I have this down. I had to put away my notebook there for a second. But I'll give you the piece count in a few seconds. For the unbarring cannon, I would want about 450 pieces. 2 unbar ends. Not purple faces like they did in the MHC. That was pretty sad. Anyway, 2 unbar ends, a 1st ARC Trooper, and a 501st Trooper. I would want the 501st Trooper, the regular one, to have a minigun. Or you could have a heavy... No, oh my goodness. Holy crow. Look at that. Where are you? I almost stepped on that little guy. He's a bird. It's so small. That's really weird. Huh. Well, anyway, hard case minifigure, maybe, if they wanted to. Big draw to set. And this is the cannon where it has, like, the cockpit in the center, and then it comes out, kind of looks like a TIE Interceptor, and it shoots missiles or whatnot from the, in between, I guess you could say, the TIE Interceptor wings. And then, mini ATRT again. You'd have 2 Technic shooters that would represent the missiles. This would be a great way to get those pieces. I absolutely adore those. Not as much as the 6 stud shooters, but they make good additions in a lot of places. Especially that, like, 2006 or 7 Naboo Starfighter. That was clean. Anyway, it's my idea for the unbarring cannon. Whoa. Then we would get the unbarring fighter as our 3rd idea. This would have... Let me check my piece count. I'm always forgetting piece counts. Sorry. But, I mean is it would have hard case minifigure if they didn't do it. It'd either have a hard case or 5s. Or both, actually. And then barring, you didn't want it to be like the rogue fighter. And it would be about 500 pieces, and you'd have a single stud shooter. Another one of those birds. 2 of that. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Don't lie on the ground. Anyway, single stud shooter under there, and I think they could do an unbarring tree, like the one that 5's hard case climbs to get over into the airbase. That would be awesome. I would buy a bunch of these just because of how much I like those 2 minifigures. 6th, or not 6th, I have different numbers in here. 4th idea would be to do a Lucre Hulk. And I think this is actually coming soon because we have a Lucre Hulk in this year's advent calendar. I'm so happy. We finally get a Lucre Hulk. But it'd be about, I would want it to be about 2,000 pieces. And this would be from Phantom Menace. I did not get that out of my mind. Anyway, it'd have like the Neomodan Captain and the Neomodan like leader people. I don't know their names. Correct. Tell me what they are in the comments. Commander B1, 2 pilot B1s, 2 security B1s, and 2 regular B1s. It would work out great. I'd buy this. It would have 2 miniature Separatist landing crafts that could actually like fit in a little compartment where you could pretend there was a hangar. Then you could have stud shooter turrets like all around, and then that center globe command center thing could detach, and that would have this is kind of a tie into episode 2, but that could have landing gear, legs, things. I'm going down a hill. Can you see? So and it's very, very wet. Not my favorite, but it did pour last night. Probably should have thought this over when I was gonna do this video. Oh well. Anyway, that's my Lucre Hulk idea. And then my next idea is for Separatist command ship. So this would not be like the Invisible Hand. I don't remember all the like Separatist frigate names, but this is like the huge tank looking one. If you go to what is it? Season 3, episode 5 or 6 of the Clone Wars, I believe it is, where C-3PO and R2-D2 are captured by pirates, and they're, and then not Count Dooku, General Grievous finds them and shoots their pirate ship down for because he wants target practice. That style of ship, or like Admiral Trenches, I believe. Brain is blanking a little. Oh goodness. Finally, we made it. I'm certainly wet. Okay, I thought I ended the video. That would have been bad. Anyway, this would have Count Dooku or General Grievous, Super Tactical Droid, or General Kalani. Either one would be fine. Not a tactical droid. They're so dumb. Even though I really like the minifigure itself, they're still kind of dumb. Commander, B1, of course. Pilot, B1. And then 2 regular B1s. And 2 B2s. 2 B2s. Then I think you could I don't really have very many good ideas for this. Pop house, spring-loaded shooters, full-fleshed interior. All these big ships, I don't even put in full-fleshed interior just because it's an assumption. They're not UCS sets. Anyway, interior, it'd be alright. I mean, I'd buy it for the minifigures and the ship, of course. Next idea, the Invisible Hand. I told you this was going to be long. About 1,600 pieces. Oh, by the way, the last one was about 1,400 pieces. 1,600 pieces would be reasonable. And here's where it gets illogical. We'd have a crazy amount of minifigures. Palpatine, General Grievous, 2 Magna Cards, Count Dooku, Neimoidian Captain Person, Anakin, Obi-Wan, 2 B2s, 2 B1 pilots, 2 security B1s, and 1 regular B1. Holy moly, that's a lot of minifigures. Let's count them. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. That's a lot of minifigures. If they did this, holy moly, it would sell like crazy. They'd probably jack up the price way high, like 200, 190, just for the 1,600. But you'd have mini Obi-Wan and Anakin Interceptor, either one. A mini Vulture Droid, spring-loaded shooters or something like that. I think they could do like a sliding door or whatnot, full-flesh interior, of course. Anyway, the droid support ship is my next idea. This is easily my favorite design of a cruiser/frigate in the droid army. It would have about 1,700 pieces, a tactical droid, a B1 pilot, 2 B2s, and 2 B1s, spring-loaded shooters, like a hangar, spring-loaded shooters under the bridge, hangar, maybe you could have mini Vulture droids or something like that. My dog. It's not a wolf. Anyway, that would be really good. I've already done those. But I have not done video idea 12. No, not 12. The Tri-Droid This is an underrated, overpowered thing. It is so epic. About 200 pieces. I think 2 B2s and Obi-Wan. Stud shooters for the eyes over the barrel. Then they could do a good job of rounding out the thingy. And then I think they could use those like Technic ball joints for the legs, or they could use the Technic hinge joints that stop at separate things. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know the names of the Lego pieces very well, but I like a lot of Lego pieces. Anyway, that would be absolutely amazing. I would look forward to that. An AAT CIS, not the one that they did in 2020 that I was gonna review today, or I did review today, but there it is, all nice and good on my new green, or on my green base plates that I finally found. But it didn't work because of the internet, so you might get that soon. But anyway, you get an AAT driver, so the green ones that they put in that set. A B1, so just a regular B1, and a 501st ARC Trooper, a mini ATRT. See how I'm saying these mini ATRTs would tie into a bunch of sets, so you could actually have, like, chic stuff, green, this stuff, this, the colors, and they're all the same ATRTs. I think they could be small, like the one in the Clone Turbo tank. I thought that was a fantastic ATRT. If they just did that in a bunch of different colors, 501st, green, whatever colors you want for all your Clone Legions or whatnot. It's minifigure scale ATRT, I believe. It looks good. It does all the things that a bigger ATRT can do. And more. Excuse me, I hiccuped. That'd be great inclusions in these. CIS MTT. Next. Oh, by the way, the AAT was about 600 pieces. Less than that. That's like huge. It would be about the size of the 2009 AAT with design changes. Anyway, a CIS MTT, 1,200 pieces or 300, 15 B1 battle droids. Holy moly! Or you could have 15 super battle droids. I think it's harder to attach the super battle droids, like you can see in the Clone Wars. So I'm going to go with the 15 B1s, 2 B2s, 1 B1 pilot, and 2 B1s with curved arms. So that brings us to a total of 20 minifigures. Holy moly! That's a lot of minifigures. But the B1s with curved arms would go with 2 straps that could go in the back, kind of where the speeder would go on the 2007 MTT. You could have spring-load shooters pop out like in the 2014 MTT. There are so many things to do. Of course, you could have the huge rack for all your battle droids. It would be amazing. So my next one is ARC 170 from the Clone Wars. You'd get 3 a yellow, like the Phase 2 clone pilots that you see when Tup is being taken to Camino. And then, if you know that. And then you'd get an astromech droid. I didn't put much thought into this. I mean, we do need a new ARC 170 sometime soon. And this would be a great way to do that. I only have 4%, so I have to make this quick. Might see a part 2 coming out later today or tomorrow. Anyway, video idea 18 or whatever number we're at now is a UTAT. You could get 1,050 pieces or so. Kiadi Mundi, Bakara, and 4 Galactic Marines. People are asking for this all over. Go watch some of the videos. I am not that big of a UTAT person. I know other people who are, so just go watch their videos and you'll see what I mean. Next video idea is a medical station. This could have a Camino and medical person thingy, 2 clone medics, 2 clone pilots, and a back-to-tank clone. And you could have mini medical frigates that could dock up. About 1,800 pieces on that. Next is a torrent with a hyperdrive ring. 1,000 pieces probably. You'd get that remade torrent, which would be great. We're all asking for a remade torrent because the older one isn't that very good. You'd get 2 Shadow Squadron pilots, a clone hangar worker person, and a Phase 1 clone. Just plain Phase 1 clone. Get spring-loaded shooters, maintenance cart with extra spring-loaded shooters. You could, of course, dock the torrent into the hyperdrive and remove it. It'd be great. My next video idea, I just call it Staps. About 150 pieces. 4 B1s with curved arms and 1 Ahsoka Tano. And I think you do 4 Staps. My mom's here, I guess. And you could get test scenery. I think you could do like a clip face and then just the front of an ATTE. That'd be cool. My last video, before my phone runs out of battery, is the Vulture Droids. 340 pieces or so. You get a Buzz Droid, 2 B2s, or 1 B2, excuse me, and 2 B1s. You get 3 Vulture Droids, spring-load shooters under each one. One would have like a place where the Buzz Droid could click in. See you in the next video, guys. Subscribe to join the 517th Battalion. Comment down below what was your favorite idea and some more LEGO ideas. And leave a like. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.